Hey there, ADB024 Aaron here in Oregon, in the outskirts on the edge of the Coast Range Mountains. And what I'm looking for today is, rumor has it that there's a small labor camp, a small slave labor camp up in the mountains of Oregon here. So I'm go try to find this camp and see if I can get some questions answered around here of where the whereabouts of this may be. Hey guys, I was curious if you could help me. You guys know where that work camp is?
Yeah.
I was trying to find that. I was putting together a little video.
You go right back down that way. You know where the Y came out from town? That's the Y to the left. You go on beyond that, the first road turns to the right.
Okay.
It goes up a shitty road called Wolf Creek.
Wolf Creek.
Wolf Creek.
Okay, and you just keep on that son of a bitch.
About 10 miles.
Then it goes up over Timbered Ridge.
Okay.
And then you drop down and you'll come to a big Y. Go that way to Lorraine and you just keep going. You can't miss it. Just
okay.
to the left.
Alright, I got some great help here. I'm gonna go on this journey here. Alright guys, I've been driving now for about an hour. I don't know if I can even find this place or get to it. It is way up here in the hills of Oregon. And I made a mistake. I'm driving a little Honda two-wheel drive here. I should be driving my four-wheel drive. The road, if you can't tell, is complete ice up here. But that's the whole idea of having this slave labor camp out here in the middle of nowhere. Whether it be the Guantanamo transfers, they get transferred here into the hills of Oregon. If they escape, they're going nowhere and they're gonna die. Guys, check this road out. I mean, it's narrow enough to be called a one-way, and it's a rock cliff here, and then just a straight off cliff. And if you can see, there's the road over here. Alright, so here it is guys. I'm way up in the hills of Oregon here, and pretty pleasant place. I mean, you got apple trees around here, and backstops for baseball, and alright there guys, I want you to pick up your Constitution and look at the 13th Amendment, and if you need help finding your Constitution, it should be next to your Bible, and according to your Commander-in-Chief, the Bible should be next to your gun. So, let's read that 13th Amendment. Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude. Involuntary servitude. Well, that's where originally you could buy white people, and then they could be your involuntary servitude, and then eventually you would give them freedom, grant them freedom. But now, neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except, wait a sec, there's exceptions to slavery. There's exceptions to the outlaw of slavery, except as a punishment for a crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted. Okay, so don't show up to court because, you know, you got a bad excuse. You wind up a slave. Okay. Shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. So slavery is legal. Lincoln never did crap. All he did was take the right of slavery from people and put the right of slavery within the government. The government has a right to own slaves, but people don't. And a lot of times the actual people who owned slaves treated the slaves better than even you know, the correctional facilities of United States do today. And I do want to say, though, there are real criminals in this world. You know, you got rapists, murderers, you name it, and they do need to be locked up, of course. Many people need to be locked up. And you know what? It's great that we can... They shouldn't be just sitting in a cell either, so I guess maybe I'm forced slavery, because forced labor without pay is slavery. But so let's see if I can buy a slave. I want to see if I can buy a slave.
Lane County Sheriff's Office. If you have an emergency, hang up and dial 911. If this is not an emergency, please listen to the following options. You may press Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, I just had some questions about the forced work camp out in Lane County in the hills near Crow.
Yes, I'm familiar.
Is it in operation right now?
No, it is not.
Okay, so it's closed?
Uh-huh.
Why is that?
Budget?
Budget?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, now, is it possible that we could get the Guantanamo inmates there?
I highly doubt it. It's not anywhere near secure enough.
Okay, because it's minimum security.
It's not even fenced, sir.
Okay. Now, when it was operational, is it...
I'm sorry, I have another line. Hold on, please. Go ahead.
My last question was, when the force camp was operational, if it was possible for a private company or citizen to pay the facility whatever amount of money to allow to get labor from the inmates.
I don't have any idea. That's probably a question for a corrections sergeant. And I'm in the dispatch center, so would you like to speak with a corrections sergeant?
Yeah, I would.
Alright, I'll transfer you over to the jail.
Alright, thank you.
Placing money on an inmate's trust account. Property release or exchange. Please press 1. 1 moment, please.
All lines are presently busy. Please try your call again later. For your convenience, charge and bail information can be found on the Lane County Sheriff's Office website at www.lanesheriff.org. Click on Inmate Information. All lines are...
Thank you for calling.
No!
Sheriff's Room.
Yeah, I had a question if I could buy some of the labor from the work crew as a private citizen or company.
Okay, say what? Let me give you the number of my sergeant, Dan Buckle.
Okay.
And he can fill in the blanks.
Okay, go ahead.
62.
Okay. Try it again.
I'm sorry I'm not here to take your call, but please leave a message and I will get back to you just as soon as I can. Thank you.
Alright, I don't know. I'm not gonna get through to anyone. But you know, most likely they know what it is. And bottom line is, you know, slavery is still legal. Lincoln did completely the wrong thing in splitting this country in half forever. There was other ways of getting rid of private slavery than what he did. War is always the wrong choice. War is with people forever. Forever. It's embedded into the society and country. This country, America, is still split in half today of what happened, what Lincoln did, the wrong choices he made. There's better choices to be made. That's the bottom line, what the point I'm trying to make here today. Slavery's still legal. War's the wrong choice. Lincoln's not what you think he was. So, it's too bad.